Parashat Vayishlach gives us that fascinating scene, rather enigmatic scene. Yaakov is left all alone and suddenly he's in a fight scene. Fighting with something. Is he fighting with himself? Fighting with an angel? Really unclear. But at the end of the story, Yaakov says to this Ish, this being that he's fighting with, what's your name? What does a name suggest? A name suggests the essence. We can define exactly who the enemy is, and then we know how to tackle it. So the name there is no name. It suggests to us that there will always be enemies, and those enemies, like Rabbi Sachs has mentioned, with anti-Semitism, it's a virus that mutates. Our enemies will mutate and shapeshift and change throughout our long history, and the secret is knowing how to defend them. What's really interesting is a debate in the Gemara in Chulin that presents alternative understandings of what this being, what image this being might have presented to Yaakov. One suggests it was an idolater. That makes sense. Here is the grandchild of Avraham Avinu, the father of ethical monotheism, and he's fighting with the demut, the image of an idol worshipper, a pagan, polytheism. You can understand the theological implications. Someone that represents a very different belief system and lifestyle fighting with Yaakov. And that would suggest that we have to be on alert for those spiritual moments that come and attack us, come and weaken our resolve, come and chip away at our belief system that ultimately could lead to our destruction, God forbid. But then the Gemara does something, pulls a fast one. The other opinion suggests that this being presented himself as a Talmid Chacham. Now let's think what that means. That's a very, very profound concept. Still no name, but this demut, this image of a Talmid Chacham. Yes, dangers lurk everywhere. We don't believe that people are beyond wrongdoing. We don't have perfection. Everybody, regardless of their lifestyle, can make good choices, can make bad choices. And even within the world of Talmid Chacham, what might seem externally or present themselves as worthy and holy and special people, dangers can still lurk in those spaces too. And the challenge is to know that they're dangers, to know how to prepare for that battle, to vanquish. Yes, we might come out limping from time to time, might not always win smoothly, but the Gemara is suggesting to us that the enemies, the challenges of a Yaakov, ultimately us, Bnei Yisrael, the children of Yaakov, we have to ready ourselves for those external challenges that are obviously a challenge, and the internal ones where, because people make poor choices, corrupted ideologies, choose obnoxious behaviors, they can also, regardless of how it's wrapped up on the outside, if the internal is corrupt, then unfortunately they will be a corrupting force. And the message is to know that we can defeat them, sometimes, God forbid, with an injury, but to prepare properly and to be aware of the challenges and meet them. We are the Bnei Yisrael. We have that koach, that ability. We just have to have the brains to know that the dangers are there too. Shabbat Shalom.